much. May we start with slides? May we start with slides, please? I would like to start with a small quiz. There are only 4 questions that I think it will help us to discuss the things that is connected with the subject. So please scan using your cell phone the barcode, and then you will be connected to the page when you can answer the simple questions. I will switch to the first question now. If somebody is not connected, then the web page Menti.com with the code below will be also shown on each slide. So the question is, what are the top 3 implementation challenges based on your thoughts or experiences? What do you think? So what I observe is budget, cost, time, tools, lack of expertise, structure. It were also regulation, software. But the most important thing is budget and cost. So I switch to the next question. What do you think? Will AI steal people's job? So we have more no answer. But there is quite large number of those that are thinking that it is some dangerous point here. And the next question is, if AI will steal your job? We are not. Oh, I'm sorry. But just to let you think, it's not important to see that. Probably we will have diversity of answers. And the last question, do you understand how AI tools work, and do you trust it enough to implement at scale at your organization? Also doesn't work. I'm sorry, it happens. But maybe doesn't work. Some problems, I'm sorry. So, but maybe we can vote here. Who is able to trust enough to implement at large scale at your organization? There is no too many votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe half of people, something like that. So half of people, let's say, let's agree. So we can come back to the presentation. What I would like to show, what I would like to let you think, that AI implementation is not only technical thing, not only budget thing, not only money thing, it's connected with people. There is a lot of people that feel threat if implementation will reduce job, if implementation will change their approach to how they work, what they do, what they sell, and it is simply some barrier in road to implementation. It's also some barrier during making decision, during building the team. It's more at the stage that we are today. It's also very important people issue, not only technical budget, financial, and things like that. So my name is Piotr Mierzejewski. I'm CEO of PKO Factoring company, which is part of PKO BP, largest Polish bank. We are offering for factoring products to all customer segments. We have transactions starting from 1,000 zloty up to billion zloty. So we have to be very flexible. We have to prepare solutions for very small customer with very automated digital process. And we have to offer something that is made on the customer demand, that one by one for the largest customers. We are operating on Polish market from 15 years, and we are, over the last 5 years, we are growing rapidly. It is also from the perspective of implementing AI solutions, it's a very important thing because it led us to present such initiatives as something that will support our growth, that will support our efficiency, that will support what we do, and we are able not to talk about cost reduction, but efficiency improvement, because people know that we will grow. We cannot have as much employees as we have. So we have to look for efficiency improvements, and the AI tools may be answer for that need. So growing so rapidly, we have a lot of operational problems connected with servicing customers, with development of new systems, products. Also, we have a bottleneck in workload. We have not enough people to do everything what is, developed, what is implemented, what is sold. So the efficiency of people's work is the problem in our case. So everyone improvements can be good welcomed in our environment. We also face a large competition from the young fintechs. And we would like, from one perspective, to develop and implement new ideas, a lot of them, but we have to also service what we already solved. So we planned our development, our growth into 2 steps. First step is to automate everything what is procedural manual work. And we developed a lot of systems that are working in closed domains, and now we are working on integrating those systems to the workflow system using the Power Platform and Power Apps. But this step is on the construction, is work in progress. We also would like to make second step, which is connected with automation of interaction with customer, automation of relationships. So we are developing 2 streams of solutions, one of which is predictive analytics, and second one, Gen AI. We would like to automate relationships, activities connected with activation customers, targeting customers with predictive analytics, and we would like to communicate with customers or our employees using artificial assistants. So in both cases, we have a little bit different approach how to start. So I will cover those approaches here. In case of predictive analytics, the vision comes from board. We thought that it is something that is already known, it's nothing new. So it will be enough to tell people what we would like to achieve, what are our goals. We prepare a short list of quick wins. We would like to have feature store and some predictive models based on that features. So we are building the feature store, and that is asset that we already have, and we are also building some predictive models, targeting customers, showing which customer should be activated. But we are not very successful with that because I think the team is not very much thinking that is their task. They don't love to develop it. Maybe some of them also not fully understand the business value that may come in the future from it. And till today, we are not very successful implementing this method. It costs a lot of time. It costs a lot of effort to prepare data, build models, update them, and implement, and things like that. So with that approach, next step for sure will be based on those experiences, knowledge, and team that will be built in that area, we will develop something that will be maybe called strategy, but it will be some more important plan how to develop this area. What I am focused on the first stage, I am focused on picking some experiences. I am focused on letting people understand how it works, what are possible profits. And based on that knowledge, we will do next phase of plans, next developments that will be more serious. But observing that, that start, in case of Jen and I, we try a little bit different approach. We started from training. We organize MBA digital transformation course for all managers, and also we organize digital project management training for all people that are connected with project management and projects delivery, and also for any other person that would like to attend in such course. Based on that, as a final exam in each of this course, we ask teams, all participants were divided into teams, and we ask all those teams to prepare theses, how to improve our company. They had to prepare business case of the projects that will influence our future. And with that approach, we have 8 new projects with teams that are willing to implement that. And also, we have 2 projects connected with AI development, AI implementation. It means, first of which is AI assistant for employees, helping them with intention to build, with intention to help them to find appropriate solution of the procedural problem that is described in our procedures, and assistant for customers that will educate potential customers what the factoring is and how to use it, what is the product, what are the rules. So based on that experience, we formed a team that is building and implementing those 2 assistants. And we already prepared the first one, the assistant dedicated for customers. It's trained, prepared, and today we will show how it works as some kind of test. And probably based on that experience, based on that approach, we will formulate larger team with larger task, with larger strategy of development of that area. But what is the main win in that approach? That it was the team that demanded the implementation of AI. So there is no worry, there is even will, and that is some thinking about the future. This implementation is some people's development tool also. They treat it as a project that can make better future in our company for them also. So that is a very good attitude. Why it is important to teach our customers about factoring? because looking for the data, only small fraction of companies working in Poland, around 0.5% is using factoring. They are afraid about the product. They don't understand how it works. They are afraid about consequences, costs, and a lot of operational issues. And they are even sometimes afraid to ask. So we think that this approach with virtual assistant that is not asking stupid questions, is not, making gestures, is not making emotional behavior during such conversation may be helpful. So what we delivered, what we did, because we are a company that is operating fully in Azure cloud, we can use Azure services to develop our solutions, and we built that solution on Azure OpenAI model, using also cognitive search and our external private data just to stop hallucination and stop discussion on subjects that are not willing by us, that are not allowed by us as a subject of discussion. So with that filter, let's call it like that, we can send to the web application, which is a user interface for that tool, we can send only the answers of the AI tool that is acceptable by our rules described in private data. And it built us some level of safety, we hope. Testing is king. We spent a lot of time on testing. The first wave of testing was done by project team. When they told that the product is ready to use, we installed it in our internal network and asked our employees to test, to ask the assistant any question they like. And we also founded the prizes for those who will win with assistant and will lead him to give answers that are not acceptable, are not nice, or are not politically correct, let's say. So at the beginning, we grant a lot of such prizes, in fact, and we will still testing that tool. But the quality of answers is much better. What is important? I would say that as I read in some surveys, that is very popular mistake that the site that is implementing such tool assumes that in real life, all circumstances, all behaviors are like in laboratory, are very predictable, very constant, very stable. And it is not, because the creativity of people and the way they can ask several questions and the way they can build the context of the questions is really unlimited. So I think that we are always on the worry that some answer will be not correct and it will give us some problem, PR problem or something like that. Just to show what I mean here, we prepared very short parallel to another very simple task. Let's assume that you have to take the rubbish bin, take it up, and throw it to the truck. It's a very simple task. You take rubbish bin, take it up, and put it on the truck. It's very repeatable, very simple solution. But in laboratory, what happens in real life? just to let you imagine, just to remember always that unpredictable things may happen, and that's why we are very much focused on testing. It is our tool that is the front end of the preliminary version that today we will be also able to ask some questions just to try to read the answers and look how it works. What are our outcomes, our achievements? At first, what is the most important thing for me, we collected experiences. We are closer to technology. We activated team, and we observe their willingness to implement, to build, to do more, what is very important. We hope to educate customers on Polish market and encourage more companies to use factoring. It is also not profit for us, but maybe it will happen that it will be profit for whole market in Poland. And we also would like to use this tool to generate leads for our company. As the next steps, we will analyze the conversations inside the system, and based on those analyses, we will make improvements of products, of offerings, of communication to the customers. And also we are working in parallel on procedure advisor for our employees. And everything was done by a really team of our people, and I would like to take the occasion and say thank you for them. What is also interesting here, that when I elaborate about trainings, I told that we train all people involved in project management, but also others that would like to participate. And inside this team, we have two people that are completely outside the project management and project development infrastructure. We have one person that in everyday life, it's focused on administrative tasks, and we have PR and marketing manager who is also contributing to that project. That I would say, looking for that example, that maybe the base of people that may contribute for such project is much larger than we think initially. It also is supported, that idea is supported by research or BCG of BCG and McKinsey. They shown that in such initiatives, a lot of other people outside of IT and analytics may take part and have positive impact. Thank you very much.